maid service, endless daytime activities, and live nightly entertainment, plus free Wi-Fi. And just remember, with all of our brands, no wristbands are required, so no tan lines on your arm, and no restaurant reservations are required with our brands. So our unlimited fun concept, this is our all-inclusive concept for our Sunscape brand. So with unlimited fun, your clients will receive 24-hour access to food and beverage options, including kid-friendly menu options, in-room minibar fully stocked with soft drinks, juice, bottled water and beer, buffet and a la carte restaurants without reservations required, bars and lounges serving international and domestic brand beverages, unlimited fruit juices, soft drinks and snacks, live music and local entertainment, endless daily land and water activities for all ages. And then we have our Explorers Club for kids, ages 3 to 12, which is also supervised activity programs daily. And then our Core Zone for teens, ages 13 to 17. Now I'll review our brands in detail. So as a reminder, our Zoetry brand falls under our Endless Privileges concept. So Zoetry Wellness and Spa Resorts, as I mentioned earlier, are boutique properties, and they offer tranquil beachfront settings. Here you'll cultivate romantic moments at a boutique haven with the highest level of personalized service and attention to detail, along with award-winning dining and unique cultural and wellness experiences. So Zoetry is where you want to go to disconnect from the world, whether it be to celebrate a special occasion or immerse in a true retreat at the spa. Zoetry has you covered for tranquility, serenity, and relaxation. Now, technically, Zoetry is not adults only. Children, you are welcome to bring children. However, you rarely do see children at the Zoetry properties because the children do pay the adult rate. So just keep that in mind. It's not true adults only. However, again, the children do pay adult rate. Now, Secrets. Secrets is one of our most popular brands. And Secrets Impression, I'll start with that. Secrets Impression Resorts and Spa, this is our new brand, which falls under our Endless Privileges concept, along with Zoetry Wellness and Spa Resorts. So at Secrets Impression, the focus is on all adult romantic moments. So Secrets Impression Resorts and Spas offers the highest level of luxury, including dedicated butler service, curated cuisine from artisanal chefs, and this is the perfect brand for a foodie. The food is amazing, and we're located in stunning beachfront settings. So the ideal client for Secrets Impression, we have adults-only weddings, anniversaries, spa getaways, romantic escapes, engagements, vow renewals, honeymoons. And here we have Secrets Resorts and Spas, which falls under our unlimited luxury concept. With Secrets, we're located on fantastic beaches. Our suites offer amazing views, and we offer elevated levels of service, personalized attention, and deliver unparalleled pampering and relaxation with world-class spas. Also, we have specialty themed restaurants serving gourmet cuisines like Mexican, Italian, French, Pan-Asian, just to name a few. And of course, we have chic bars, top shelf spirits. And we also have live music and entertainment every single night at Secrets. So the ideal client for Secrets is celebrating a honeymoon, anniversary, or really any type of romantic escape, including adult-only weddings, vow renewals, and engagements. And every resort has its own unique feel and personality. So may have mentioned earlier, secrets can also be great for a girlfriend's getaway, a spa trip, and some are even great for a guy's golf trip. And at Secrets, the guests are 18 and over, so it is adults only, as I mentioned. So it's Secrets Resorts and Spas and also Secrets Impression Resorts and Spas. And here we have Breathless Resorts and Spas. Live big, breathe deep. So our Breathless brand is adults-only unlimited luxury concept. So it's ideal for the sophisticated traveler, like really the socially sophisticated traveler, adults only with a mix of excitement and relaxation. So we provide luxe and modern accommodations combined with trend-setting bars and specialty themed restaurants that serve handcrafted cocktails, along with specialty themed dining featuring larger communal tables and unique gourmet experiences. And Breathless has an elevated focus on nightlife, entertainment, and themed events. And it's the perfect setting to mix, mingle, meet new friends. It's a true Las Vegas meets South Beach experience. So Breathless is ideal for social groups, really fun, lively atmosphere. Live big, breathe deep encompasses the Breathless brand. Live big, focus on entertainment, nightlife, activities, chic bars, culinary experiences. Also important, you could breathe deep. You could relax and rejuvenate on vacation. And again, guests here are 18 and over. So next we have Dreams Resorts and Spas. This falls under our unlimited luxury concept. Dreams is designed for couples and couples with children, perfect for family vacations, romantic getaways, groups providing all of the unlimited luxury inclusions that I reviewed earlier. And then an important element of our family properties is the Explorers Club, which I did mention a little earlier. So with the Explorers Club, again, it's for children ages 3 to 12. And just note this, they're all supervised by Red Cross certified staff. And then we also have our core zone for teenagers ages 13 to 17. And we offer activities and entertainment throughout the day and every single night. So the ideal client for Dreams, great for family vacations, honeymoons, romantic getaways, and weddings with attendees of all ages. And then we have Alua Hotels and Resorts, meeting happiness. So our Alua Hotels and Resorts offers tailor-made experiences for each type of client. Our offer ranges from those seeking all-inclusive or adults-only experience to family and wellness-loving travelers. And again, Alua, there are resorts in European locations throughout Spain. Alua Sol is in Greece, and we have resorts in Bulgaria. So Alua Sol is adult only and ideal for romantic escapes, travelers seeking exotic destinations, and affordable luxury with seafront locations. Then we have Alua Sun, which is family friendly and ideal for family getaways, travelers seeking unique destinations, and kid-friendly programs and entertainment. Next, we have Sunscape. So our Sunscape Resorts and Spas is our unlimited fun concept. At Sunscape, we deliver a safe, fun-filled, worry-free vacation for the entire family. And at Sunscape, we really focus on the kids. We have kid-friendly programs and activities, including, as I mentioned earlier, our Explorers Club. And then we offer spacious accommodations, connecting rooms, and kid amenities. So the ideal client for Sunscape Resorts and Spas, family getaways, travelers seeking unique destinations, and budget-conscious yet brag-worthy weddings. Sunscape's always a fun and vibrant experience. So thanks for attending this portion. So now I'll do a live demo and dive deeper into AMR agents and our media site. So if you just give me 1 second, what I'll do is I'll switch my screen, and then I'm going to also unmute you if you have any questions.
Gina, thanks so much for the webinar. I do have a question.
So
how do we go about
have
booking
any questions
groups?
right now? If not, I'll scoot over to.
Hi, Gina.
I have a question. Hi, my name's Melissa.
Hi.
And from my understanding, and I could definitely be wrong, so that's why I'm asking. From my understanding, if somebody is booking, like, let's say, for example, with Hyatt points, let's say for the Dreams, for example, I was reading something somewhere about you should make the reservation as 2 adults, and then you call in order to add the child, because sometimes the Hyatt systems will allow you to add the child to the initial reservation, but I very well could have been understanding that incorrectly. So I was wondering if you had any insight on that.
Yeah,
like as far as that, sometimes it shows as the room is not available when you put in that 3rd person, even though that room allows for 3 people.
That I'm not familiar with, Melissa. Now, is that on the Hyatt booking site itself, or is this through a tour operator?
From my understanding, it was through the Hyatt website itself.
Yeah, that I'm not super familiar with. I would maybe give them a call just to ask, like just to double check, because I'm not totally familiar with that as far as the booking, like the little booking, differences like that. But that's actually a really good question. Now you really have me thinking about that.
Well, I was, from your presentation, the Dreams in Costa Rica looks absolutely stunning. So now I'm on that website checking it out, and it looks beautiful.
It is. It's very lush. It's very beautiful, and it's a great. Costa Rica itself is a great destination for very active families, or even couples, I should say too, because we have our Secrets property in Costa Rica also. So nice activities, fun activities like zip lining, all kinds of activities like that. So it's a great destination for that.
That sounds right up our alley. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hey,
Anyone
Gina.
else have any questions?
Hi, Gina. This is Tyra. Thanks so much for the webinar for us today. I do have one quick question.
Sure.
How do we go about booking groups for AMR collections?
Couple options.
Okay.
So you're more than welcome to book direct with us. And the way we do it with groups is you would reach out to the groups team at the resort, at the specific resort. And I will show you in a second when we get to AMR agents and the media site. I'll show you where to find the resort contacts. So if you wanted to book direct, you would reach out directly to the resort groups team, or you're more than welcome to book through your favorite tour operator. So whatever is better for you and your client, you're more than welcome either way.
Are there any perks to booking directly? Do you guys offer any special deposited plans, or are they all contracted deposited groups?
With our groups, we actually, so if you could see my screen here, if you could see my AMR agents here, we, under guest offers, we do have now, which is available whether you book direct with us or through a tour operator, through most tour operators, I should say. If you go here to guest offers, scroll down a little bit, you'll see our group savings. Okay. So we do have our group savings, where you get complimentary rooms, free upgrades, extra perks, and it is seasonal. So that's why it is called group savings for every season. And it does change between every 5 rooms, every 6 rooms, every 7 rooms. So you'll find that here, and you'll also find all the terms and conditions and FAQs, things like that, all right here.
Got it. And then are points accumulated when we book directly with AMR or with any supplier, if we register them with you guys?
Whether you book direct with us or through a tour operator, supplier, register all your bookings. And I'll even show you how to register them too. You would just go up right here, and then, you know, I'll show you the other steps in a second. But yeah, register all your bookings here. And I always recommend registering your bookings once they make deposit. You're technically allowed to register them up to 30 days post-travel, but I say please don't wait that long, because usually once they travel, you're kind of off to the next client. So I always say do it as soon as they make deposit. You register your bookings, and then they go through the validation process about 45 days after travel, and that's when you begin to earn your points.
Thank you so much for answering our questions.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just give a quick overview here of AMR agents. So I logged in just as you do, and this is the home page, how everything shows up. And if anyone has any questions while I'm running through this, feel free to jump in. So first, we have our FAQ bar right here. So if you have any questions, like say you have commission questions or anything at all about AMR agents or AM rewards, like even when you should register your bookings, things like that, just pop your question in here, and lots of info will pop up, and then you could just click on the question that is most suitable for your question. So you find that there for the FAQs. And then first I'll show you AM rewards. So we have that here across the top. So when you would like to register your bookings, you would just click there. You would come right here. This is like the main page. You'll find your account summary. You would click on account summary here. It would give you an overview of all your bookings, and then it kind of breaks it down. Points earned, not yet traveled, pending validation, and if for some reason a booking wasn't eligible, which does happen sometimes, say if the name is wrong or if the travel dates are wrong, things like that. There are all the different things, but here's your summary of bookings. And then this is where you would actually go to submit your booking here. So what you would do is just fill out all this information here, whether it's individual or a group type booking, fill out all the info, add it to the booking summary. So then say you had another booking to enter. Once you hit add booking the summary, it would pop down here. You would enter the info for your next booking. Same thing, add the booking summary. And then all your bookings should populate down here that you just entered. Just always be sure to hit the submit button once you're finalizing everything, and then it will add in all the bookings that you just registered. So then you hit submit, and then you could just always double check, go to your account summary, just to make sure the bookings are there. So then once you begin to earn your points, like I said, the bookings do go through the validation process about 45 days after the client's travel. That's when you begin to earn your points. So once you begin to earn your points, you could always come here, and this is where you'd actually redeem your points. And definitely make sure you do register your bookings, because you do get some really nice little offers to redeem with your points. So this is where you see your points balance. You could redeem for complimentary nights with your points, gifts for yourself or for your client, like romantic breakfast in bed, dinner on the beach, spa certificates. And they're really nice to give to your clients because, like, say you have a client that's leaving tomorrow and you're like, oh my gosh, I would like to get them something, but it's last minute. You could always redeem for that, like a spa certificate, romantic breakfast in bed, and it's sent to them via email. So that's great, last minute thing especially. Co-branded marketing material. We have banners, tote bags, things like that you could always redeem for. And then right here we have our AM Rewards Visa card. Basically like a debit card. The funds are loaded onto the card when you do redeem for that, and it's sent to the mailing address that's on your profile. So I'll get to that in a minute just to verify your address. And then the funds are loaded on there. Like I said, it's mailed out to you, and you just use it basically like a debit card. You're not able to cash out, but use it otherwise just as a debit card. And then the other options that you could redeem for, you could click here, Surprise and Delight. This is for clients that you have just registered your booking they're booking for future travel. So I just made up this one for myself. So future travel, traveling this October. So I'd like to send this client an amenity. So say I had a points balance here. I wanted to send them a nice amenity. Once they arrive, I would click there. And then it'll give me a few options where the resort will actually receive the message and send them the really nice amenity. My computer is a little slow. So before this loads, I'll say there's a few things you could redeem for. You could redeem for like a welcome amenity. They put a banner on the door, champagne, here it is right here. Welcome package that I just mentioned with door banner, letter from you, nice little amenities right there, super sweet. That's only 750 points, which I think is a fantastic value. Kids turn down service, which is super cute for the kids. Tyra, your little girl, I'm sure will love this.
Yes.
That's 700 points, really sweet for the kids. Romantic turn down, 2,000 points. And this one's really cool too. The way they do this is so beautiful. They do a welcome message on the bed with stone, rice petals, things like that. So they're nice amenities that you could redeem for clients that you do have registered for future travel. And again, that's all right here under my redemption. So whenever you like to get back to the home page, you just click the house right here. So we're going to head back to the home page.
Gina, I have a question while you're toggling
Sure.
through the next tab. With us being partnered with Ensemble, are there any additional amenity benefits that we can offer our clients for AMR?
You know what, Tyra? I think so. Let me send an email to Laura, who is our director for, she deals with the consortiums.
Okay.
So you're with Ensemble?
Yes.
Yeah, let me send an email to Laura and find out what the inclusions or anything additional is.
Okay, perfect. And then what are our commissions for booking directly over here at AMR?
10%. We have 10% commission,
Okay.
and that's usually paid about 6 to 8 weeks post-travel.
Okay.
So you could book direct by calling our reservations line, or as I mentioned with groups, you book direct with the groups directly with the hotel, or you could even book online. So since we're back to the home page, you could always book right here. Here's all the brands right here you could book through. And then what I had mentioned earlier with your with your Visa card that you would, if you redeem for your points for funds on the Visa card, it's actually sent to the address that you have created with your profile. So for any reason you move or need to update your profile with your address, phone number, agency information, if there's any agency information that needs to be updated, or your W-9, you would come right in here, go right in here, update profile. So that's where you'd update your info right there. So make sure you fill that out. And then everything else is pretty much right here in the left column. So I'll touch on a few of these items here. So really there's two sections that you would have access to, want to have access to. AMR agents right here, this whole section, and our media site, which I'll touch on in a second. So we have AM Rewards overview, pretty much everything I just mentioned. So you could find all that information right here with AM Rewards, even the points values, how you earn points, things like that. You'll find that here. So that's all under AM Rewards. Then we have agent incentives. So if you're booking a client and they're interested in a specific hotel, you could always come here and see if we're offering anything up and above the extra bonus point out Emerald, Dreams Florida, which is pre-opening bonus points, things like that. So you could come here, kind of scroll through, see if we have any additional offers. We could earn some bonus points. Then we have our master agent course. This is, you would take this. I definitely say allow yourself about 2 to 3 hours. It's pretty comprehensive. So, and it's a really nice, gives you a really nice overview of all the brands. So allow yourself about 2 to 3 hours to take the Master Agent course. And this is something that you'll want to take yearly. So if you take the course today, you would want to retake it. It would expire on January 23rd of 2024. And then once you do complete the Master Agent course, we have this section, Master Agents Only, shows all the perks and benefits of being a Master Agent. So this section right here is where we offer our discounted Master Agent rates. They're available. You could book these 90 days in advance. So if you do have a certain date in mind, just mark your calendar 90 days in advance because they do sell out quickly. And Master Agent rates are 35% off the best available rate. And all the additional terms and conditions are right here. You would just come right here, click book now, and go through the steps. So really take advantage of that if you have the opportunity. Best way to know our resorts or to see the resorts. So it's really nice opportunity. So say you're traveling and say you're on a cruise and you just happen to go to Cozumel. You could always do a day pass and go to site our resorts on Cozumel or Cancun or really any of the destinations. So you could always take a peek at our day passes, and then you can also bring guests. And it just has all the details here for the day pass. And then if you'd like to set up that day pass or even site inspect our resorts, say you're down at one of our resorts and you'd like to do a site inspection at our other resorts in that destination, you could always do that. You could always reach out to the sales manager. You would just click here and it would show you the email addresses for all the resort sales managers. You'd reach out to them, let them know you're in destination or going to be in destination, and you'd like to set up a site inspection, or if you'd like to set up a day pass. So reach out to them anytime. And again, that's all right here under Master Agents Only. And then along with agent incentives, we also have guest offers. And this is great. It's broken down by brand. It's basically, this is an overview for everything. This is where I showed you earlier. We have our group savings for every season. But then it's broken down by brand. So if you have a client that's interested in staying at Breathless, you could click on Breathless and it just shows you all the promos that we have running right now, or the extra packages, the add-on packages that we have for Breathless. Like a Breathless birthday bash, you could always add that package on, bachelor party, things like that. So it's broken down by each brand. So definitely take a peek at that when you do have a client interested in one of the brands. That's here under guest offers. And then before you do take the Master Agent course, we do have the agent rates. With agent rates, if you have not taken the Master Agent course, you are available. It is available to book our rate or room rates at 20% off for yourself. So it definitely does benefit you to complete the Master Agent course. Otherwise, it's 20% off and only available to book 60 days out. So that's under the agent rates there. I'm going to skip this. I'm going to head back to Master Media Site in a second. I wanted to show you our wedding resources. So we have a whole section on our wedding resources. So when you get a chance, definitely take a peek at all the tabs here. But what I'd like to show you, two sections. We have our romance guides. These are great. We have a romance trifold. So if you do bridal shows, especially I think it's like high season now for like the bridal shows and things like that, you could always click here. It'll take you to the romance trifold. It's a one sheet, two-sided, beautiful colors and coloring. So really bright and vivid. And you could have these printed out, let's say like a Staples, and take them to the shows. As a matter of fact, let me show you real quick. And it's really nice because we do have a little section where you could add your agency information. So you could add your agency info right here. And we also have this too. Please contact your travel agent for details, which I think is super important because we do like our clients to, connect with their travel agent, travel advisor. And this is the actual sheet itself. It's a two-sided, has lots of great info in there for your guests or for the bride and groom. So that's the romance trifold. We have an e-guide and a wedding guide. So that's right all here in the weddings resources. And the other tab I wanted to show you, we have a weddings chat department. We have Chelsea and Zawal. They work at our corporate office and they know all things weddings. So feel free to come in here, hit weddings resources, click on the weddings chat. It'll take you to our website, our consumer site, which you can also access it directly on the consumer site. It'll pop open, add in your information. It'll send them a chat, create a chat. Now, if for some reason, if it's after hours or if they're away from their desk, it would turn into an email and then they would just get back to you right away. So feel free to reach out to them anytime. Like I said, they know all things weddings and they're awesome. So that's all right here in our weddings resources. So let me go back up to media site and resources. This is probably what you're going to use the most besides right here. So our media site is basically all our photos, videos, logos, lots of great resources for you, for your clients. More than welcome to share out the photos and videos like on your social media, on your website. You could embed some videos, things like that on your website. So feel free to use all of it. And right here, I'm still on the main page. I clicked on the main page right here, media site and resources, right here. So this is where I was mentioning the resort contacts. So say you did have that group and you did want to book direct, you would just click here for America's Resort Contacts. It'll show you all the resorts that we have. And then say you're interested in, let's go with Dreams Aventuras. And you wanted to contact the group sales manager. They don't have the person's name right here, but just still feel free to email them. You would just reach out to the groups department. You could always reach out to the concierge if you have someone who's celebrating like a birthday, special event, anniversary, things like that, even graduation, or if your clients have food allergies. That you could always reach out to the concierge just to let them know. And if it's like a severe food allergy, they may even put you in touch with their food and beverage department. So feel free to always reach out to the resort team too. And again, that's right here on the main page of the media site. So I'll scroll down. This section here is the main section for the inclusive collection resources. And again, like I mentioned, photos, videos, logos. But in this main section, also our brochures, which are fantastic. So our romance brochure is right here, which is also available in the weddings resources, but I'll show you it here. This is super nice to send out to your clients. And I like the way they have this broken down. So the way you could share this out is I would not suggest downloading it. You're more than welcome to download it, but it's hard to send out in an email. Sometimes you do get a bounce back because it is a large file. So I suggest hitting this button, the share button, copying the link, or using the QR code, simple way to share out with your client. But I like the way this romance brochure is broken down. First, it's broken down by destination. So it really helps out the future bride and groom if they're not even sure where they are interested in going. So it breaks down by destination, nice little fun facts for each destination. Then it's broken down by our brands. Has all of our brands, has secrets here, all of our secrets resorts, nice little video, some nice photos. Same thing with dreams and so on with our brands. And then it's broken down by the packages. So it has secrets, all the packages that you could get at secrets, dreams, and etc. So super nice to share out with your clients that way. So that's our romance brochure. And again, photos, videos. So I'm just going to go back to the home page on the media site. And then it's broken down. So this is where I was. So then it's broken down by each brand. I'm not going to go into each brand. There's lots of info in there, but feel free to go in there and search around. Great info. So it's broken down by each brand. And one thing I would like to mention, if you're not super familiar with our Dreams and Sunscape, our two family brands, easiest way to make the difference between them, if you're very familiar with Disney, you could say Dreams is equivalent to like the Polynesian, the Contemporary, even the Grand Floridian. And then Sunscape, you could equate them with the All-Star properties, nice budget-friendly resorts, but really nice price point for budget-friendly. And then Dreams is a little higher end, so really nice, easy way to differentiate between the two. So still on the main page here, then we have promos in a bag, and this is probably the section you're going to use the most, our travel advisor resources. So this is where you're going to find all kinds of info that you'll be able to answer all your clients' questions right here. We have our connecting room chart. It basically shows you the resorts, the room categories, what the connecting room categories that are available, who to contact, and their email address. Accessibility room grid, if you do have someone that needs an accessible type room, wheelchair access, you could check out the information here. For the golfers, the greens fees, butler service, or some of our resorts do offer butler service, so it shows you the resorts, room categories. We do have SIP, Saver, and C option. This is really nice. So say you have a couple who's staying at Secrets. They could possibly set up with the resort concierge while they're in destination to go to another resort, a local resort in the area. So say they possibly would like to come back and take the kids, take the entire family. They could go site and experience a Dreams property at night. So they're allowed to go over for dinner and experience the nighttime entertainment. So what they could do is they could go to that Dreams, experience that, and more than likely they would probably call you and say, you know what, we went over and had a SIP, Saver, and C at the Dreams Resort. We fell in love with it. We want you to book our next trip and bring back the kids. So that's a really nice, like an upsell for you, the SIP, Saver, and C. And again, they would set that up with their resort concierge while they're in destination. Super nice. And they would pay for their own transportation there, which they could always ask at the front desk too. The cost for that, like for a cab, or even Amstar, or a local destination management company. And again, here's the romance brochure that I did show you, the trifold brochure, really super nice to print out. Then we have a destination wedding checklist for the bride, super nice for you, could use that with the bride. And then under that, we have our inclusive collection resort product guide. Each resort has their own resort product guide, and they're approximately 20 to 30 pages long. So this is where you'll come to answer all the specific questions that your clients have. So what I'll do is since Melissa mentioned Dreams in Costa Rica, let's just pop that one open. And it just has all the detailed information of this specific resort. Property overview, total number of rooms, description, unique selling points, how far it is from the airport. The unique selling points section is nice. So say you have a client who's kind of torn between two resorts, is not sure which resort to stay at out of the two that they're really looking at. You could always copy and paste the unique selling points for each resort, send that to them in an email so they could kind of make their decision that way. Location information, destination info, all the different tours in the area, room categories, the max occupancy, which is really nice to look at, max adults, the suite offers, our preferred club. When you do have clients and they're like, well, you know, why would we want to pay extra money for the preferred club? It tells you all the inclusions for the preferred club. Definitely worth the extra money. Because if you break it down by day, the price difference for the preferred club, it's not really that much more. So it's really nice to show them that. All the room categories, the description, connecting rooms, dining info. This section is super important. You usually get this question all the time. So it has all the restaurants, the hours, the dress code, bars, the same thing. And it breaks down what we consider each, what we consider casual, elegant, formal, and so on. All the activities, water sports, pools. And then the last few pages of each of the resort product guide is usually broken down by all of the romance packages, all the wedding packages, and then here's all the wedding packages. And then the very last page is always the resort map. So you could always find this on the very last page of the resort product guides for each of the resorts. So there are all the resort product guides. And again, this is all found on the main page here of the media site, all the way at the bottom. I always say the best for last. So our travel advisor resources. So at the bottom left, that's where you'll find all that information. So that's like a nice overview of the media site. And that's really it. It was like a quick overview. So if anyone has any questions, let me know. And if you have any questions like down the road, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. Of course, Tyra has my email address and my phone number, so reach out anytime.
Hi, Gina. I have an agent. She says that she's muted. She has a question about, let's see.
Muted.
She says that she has a question. Let's see. She's trying to ask if Hyatt points transfer to AMR, to the AMR sites.
Well, you know what, Tyra? Let me see. I just want to make sure you're unmuted.
Unmuted.
She wanted to know if Hyatt points transfer to AMR points, AMR sites.
Now with AMR agents, you would actually, you would enter your bookings here. Right now, Hyatt, Ziva, and Zilara are not in AM Rewards at the moment. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but as of right now, they are not in AM Rewards. So what I could do is I'll show you which resorts are in here. So it's all the brands that I had brought up earlier. And what I didn't mention with Now Resorts, most of our Now Resorts were converted over to Dreams. They add some extra amenities, things like that, and were turned into Dreams. We do have one Now Resort in the Cancun area, which is now Emerald. Super beautiful, absolutely beautiful, incredible beach, and a super nice price point. So that's always another more budget conscious price point for your clients. So we do have one Now Resort, but they are the resorts that you can enter for points in AMR agents as of right now.
Okay.
Anyone else have any questions?
Gina, when they're in the portal, it doesn't visibly show their commission, does it? They just need to know it's 10%, right?
Correct. Yeah, and it's 10% off the gross for hotel resort only, and then if it's a package with airfare, it's minus like the airfare taxes and fees and things like that. It's 10% of that.
Okay. I don't have any more questions. This was an amazing webinar. Thank you so much for
thank you all so much. I appreciate it so much, Tara. And again, I will create and spin the little wheel. So we'll have our winner for the 3-night stay, and I'll send your name to Tyra by the end of day tomorrow. And I'm sure she'll let you know who won. So again, if anyone has any questions, feel free to email me anytime. Thank you all so much, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Gina. I do have one more question, so I'm sure the agents will know. So for the certificate winner, are there any minimum requirements, or do they need to? Is there anything that they need to do to redeem their certificate?
There are some blackout dates, which
Okay.
the terms and conditions, it will be on the actual certificate when you do redeem. When you do send in the prize letter to corporate, they will create the certificate and send that back to you. And then the travel is good until December 20th of this year. So
Okay.
it's for yourself. It will be for yourself and a guest. And it is for one of our dreams properties. So if for some reason you wanted to add children to your room, when you do email the resort, just ask them what the upcharge would be to add additional the children to the room. So you would just ask them that.
Okay, perfect. And then if we wanted to stay longer, will they be able to add that upcharge to that as well?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you could just check with them about that too. And also, I did want to let you know, just be sure that you do have an AMR agent's account. And I would ask that you do also complete the Master Agent course. I'm not asking you to complete it by tomorrow, because I know everyone's super busy, but when time allows, if you could just also make sure you complete the Master Agent course.
And then on our side, at least have your CLIA card so that you can travel as a travel agent.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, thank
so
you all.
much,
I
Ms.
appreciate
Gina.
it. Thanks so much. And I will talk to you again soon. Thank you.
Thank you. You have an amazing day. Bye.
You too. Bye.